Hi there, do you like Subnautica and or Magic the Gathering? Then check this out. I took my Glarb Sea Creature Tribal deck and made a Subnautica version of all the cards. Each card with their own unique arts, and some of which have their own flavor text that either reference or are direct quotes from the games. But for today, we'll be focusing on this one. Okay, this one's for you, Super Saiyan Redneck. That's right, I know what SSJ in your username means. I've seen enough Dragon Ball compilations to Evanescence to recognize SSJ. But my niche internet knowledge aside, let's talk about Gyruda. This card is just so much fun. It mills the top 4 cards of everyone's library and gives you back an even CMC creature from one of those cards, making it a form of graveyard filling and a form of reanimation. Two things this deck loves to do. And every time it enters, I can't help but let the brainworm take over and cry out, "Let's go gambling!" Does it miss a good chunk of the time? Yes. Does that mean I'll stop choosing to cast it over the much better options in my hand? Not on your life. Do you know the euphoria I get when I mill into reviving Illumra? Words cannot describe the Grinch-like grin on my face that I exude when I see that card. And if you're wondering what Lumra looks like in the deck, don't worry, that's next episode. Now on to my version of Gyruda. Truth be told, by the time I got to Gyruda while making the deck, a lot of the Leviathans were already taken, so it was kind of difficult to find a creature that fits. At first I thought about making him the Shadow Leviathan, but there's another creature that's near and dear to my heart that I wanted to have that designation instead. So in the end, I went with the Ampiel. It made sense to me since you find them in deeper and darker parts of the world, so it goes hand in hand with Gyruda's demure identity. Having said that, to be perfectly candid, I think Gyruda is deserving of a Leviathan, given his stats and the impact that he makes on the board. So here's where I reveal that Gyruda is one of the few creatures from the deck list that's slated for a redesign in the future. When will he receive it, you ask? Well, dear viewer, that isn't up to me. For you see, I am waiting for that fateful day. When Subnautica 2 drops! When this game does come out, Zach and I plan to release a few compilations of us playing with our buddies, depending on how many players can be in the same game. But more importantly, when this game comes out, we'll have a better look at all of the new Leviathans. And I plan to reassign 3 creatures within the deck to the new Leviathans, depending on how many there are. Those 3 are Gyruda, Rexiel the Risen Deep, and Coma World Eater. As for Gyruda and Rexiel, I'm not really satisfied with their current representation. And in regards to the new Coma, I've actually held off on making his proxy completely ever since Subnautica 2's trailer got dropped. Don't worry though, as I shift cards around I'm sure I can find a new spot for the Ampiel. After all, I can't just ignore a 5-foot-long electric eel with live electricity all over its body. That's sick as hell! Anyway, I think that's about it for me. Sorry there wasn't much lore this time, but in the next few shorts I'll have some juicy Subnautica story to chew on, so I hope you look forward to it. If there's a card from the Moxfield list that you'd like me to cover next, please comment it below. If you'd like to see more videos like this, or a longer, more comprehensive video about my Subnautica deck, please click the link in the description. Oh, and subscribe for more!